Welcome to this explainer. Today, we're diving straight into how artificial intelligence and data are, quite literally, revolutionizing the next decade of football. For as long as the beautiful game has been around, innovation has mostly been driven by human intuition, right? You know, the seasoned scout at the local park, or the manager with that unwavering, rigid philosophy. But the language of the sport is changing, and it's changing fast. Intuition is being replaced by objective insight. So we're going to look at what that actually means for players, scouts, and especially how coaches are going to use this data to make critical, real-time decisions in the game.
Now just think about this for a second. What if a manager could play a match 1,000,000 times before kickoff? It sounds crazy, right? We hear the term AI thrown around all the time as this vague buzzword. But the reality of how it's about to be applied directly on the pitch is honestly staggering. We're talking about a fundamental shift in how we understand and even control the sport.
Section 1. The Coach's Digital Edge. Let's get right into it.
We're starting our journey right down on the touchline. Think about it. Just a few years ago, you'd be lucky to find even 3 analysts covering an entire club. The manager was out there relying purely on gut feeling and emotion. And look, the touchline is a wildly chaotic, emotional environment. Decisions are made on instinct, and let's face it, sometimes crucial details just get lost in the heat of the moment. But today, the coaching staff is totally evolving. We've got tactical analysts, set-piece analysts, and crucially, data analysts stepping in. They're removing that fog of emotion and replacing it with real-time, objective data.
And this isn't just about post-match reviews anymore. No, this is a real-time ecosystem that operates at lightning speed. We're talking about smart clothing, wearables, and optical tracking in the stadiums, all funneling into a live decision support system. At the center of it all is the data analyst, acting almost like a new kind of assistant coach. They're processing this massive stream of complex information instantly and then turning it into reliable, actionable advice that gets fed directly to the bench while the game is actually being played.
Picture this scenario. Instead of a coach just squinting from the technical area, kind of guessing that a player looks a bit tired, they get a live data-backed alert sent straight to their tablet. The data exposes that the opponent's right back is physically failing and literally cannot handle one-on-one situations anymore. Armed with this indisputable fact, the coach instantly makes a tactical substitution to attack that exact weakness. They exploit the fatigue and boom, potentially change the entire outcome of the game. It's entirely driven by live data, not guesswork.
Section 2. Building player digital twins.
Okay, so what if we zoom out from those real-time reactions and try predicting the future before the whistle even blows? Enter the digital twin. This is where the technology truly starts to feel like magic, honestly. A digital twin is an exact mathematical and digital replica of a player's physical and technical capabilities. It basically allows coaches to test endless tactical permutations in a completely synthetic space, meaning they can run really intense, complex scenarios in a computer model without physically exhausting their actual squad out on the training pitch.
Just imagine looking a head coach in the eye and telling them, hey, I've already played our upcoming opponent 1,000,000 times digitally to find the perfect strategy. That's the reality here. You build a digital twin of your team and a digital twin of the opponent. Then your data science team just runs the simulation over and over and over again. They use massive computing power to ask incredibly robust questions and solve highly specific tactical problems. Through all of these massive simulations, coaches aren't just handed some abstract theory. They're given a mathematically proven recommendation. The data can objectively prove that tiny, super-specific adjustments, like pushing the defensive line up exactly 2 meters, will secure that vital extra percentage chance of victory. It takes millions of complex simulations and grounds them into one simple, actionable instruction for the matchday squad. It's a total game changer.
Moving on to Section 3, Measuring the Human Element.
We've seen how tactics are evolving, but obviously, the core of the sport is always going to be the athletes themselves. And right now, players are facing unprecedented physical demands. Injuries are at record highs. With more high-intensity games, players are quite literally breaking down. So how does data fix the human body? Well, the footballer of the future is going to utilize hyper-detailed cellular avatars. What does that actually mean? Basically, it's a highly detailed virtual map of a player's unique biology. It predicts exactly how their specific immune system and muscles need to recover on a day-to-day basis. We're looking at a future where players manage their bodies like scientists, proactively saving parts of their own cells to regenerate tissue when they get injured. Wild, right?
However, as sports scientist Dr. Martin Buheit warns, simply throwing more AI at the wall isn't going to magically solve the injury crisis, not unless clubs fundamentally change how they operate. Departments can't work in silos anymore.
The real magic wand here is finding a way to measure the true physical wear and tear on the muscles, what the pros call neuromuscular tendon load. And crucially, we have to find invisible ways to measure this. Because let's be real, players absolutely hate wearing those clunky, chafing tech vests that look like sports bras. The data collection has to become completely seamless.
Let's jump to Section 4, Scouting with Global AI.
Moving away from the treatment room and looking out at the global talent pool, data is poised to completely overhaul how clubs find their next superstar. Very soon, a scout is going to be able to sit in a recliner and use a global database to objectively replace their outgoing star striker. And these AI models won't just analyze who touched the ball. They're going to analyze the specific gait, the exact way an athlete runs and moves around the pitch. If your star number 9 leaves, the system instantly presents options from halfway across the world who mirror that exact playing style. It even factors in psychological profiles to make sure they actually fit your club's culture.
Data does an absolutely brilliant job of taking a daunting global pool of, say, 400,000 athletes and filtering it down to a highly targeted candidate list of just 10. It creates this connected ecosystem from top to bottom. It ensures that talent isn't missed, whether we're talking about a kid playing on a dirt pitch in Africa or a rising prospect over in Australia.
Yet this brings us to a really beautiful, grounding reality. AI is the ultimate filter, sure, but finding that final, singular genius, going from 10 down to 1, often still requires the human touch. As Lee Mooney points out, you can't train a machine learning model to find a 16-year-old Lionel Messi if his data footprint doesn't even exist yet. That eye for raw, unquantifiable magic, that remains deeply, deeply human.
All right, Section 5, Automating the Rulebook. The technological revolution isn't just impacting players and coaches, it's coming for the rulebook and the officials too. By creating a continuous virtual world of the pitch, technology will soon bypass those agonizing 5-minute VAR monitor delays that, let's be honest, we all hate. A virtual recreation of the game will instantly tell the referee if a goalkeeper handled the ball outside the box. It could even calculate the exact velocity of a collision to objectively rule on violent conduct fouls. It's all about speeding up the beautiful game and finally removing those endless subjective arguments.
And finally, Section 6, Democratizing the Beautiful Game.
So where is all this interconnected technology and data gathering ultimately taking the global ecosystem of football? Well, look at this staggering comparison. Right now, a single Formula One race generates 5,000 times more data than a current Premier League match. 5,000 times. But football is catching up rapidly. The rate of change is exponential, and the sheer volume of information that's about to flood the sport is completely unprecedented.
Now, you might be thinking that huge budgets will just hoover up all these tools, but the ultimate promise of this data explosion is that it actually democratizes insight. Sure, the massive financial giants will always have the most money, but data provides a whole new battleground. It gives the brilliant, smaller, agile clubs the specific tools they need to outthink, outscout, and outmaneuver the Goliath clubs. It really is the ultimate equalizer.
As we wrap up this explainer, I want to leave you with this final thought. The same agony and ecstasy of winning and losing, that's going to remain. The essence of the game won't change. But perhaps technology is exactly what the sport needs to script its next great underdog triumph. The way football is understood, coached, and won is on the brink of a total revolution. The only question left is, will your club be ready?